YouTubers, it's Battle Ace here, and I have been gone for a very long time. That's why I've not posted any videos lately. I'm going to be playing some Hearts of Iron 3, and I'm going to play as Germany, even though there's plenty of videos. But I just wanted to start off as Germany, just give it basis of the game if you have not seen that at all. So here we go. We're going to play as Germany on normal settings, not on hard or anything like that. So hopefully everything goes well. I don't get stomped on. My battle plans are going to be very different, I'd say, than what Hitler did. That's for sure, because I don't want to lose the war. I want to win a war. So we're adapting the history. I have not played ahead on this campaign yet, so here we go. First, got to fix my production. I'm building nothing. Supplies are too high. Consumer goods are way too high. That's the one thing I like playing about Germany. I always keep it green, so, don't get any stuff. Let's build some divisions. What should we build? Waffen SS. Yeah, let's build some Waffen SS divisions. 4 Waffen SS divisions. No, I'm actually going to take that back. Not 4. I'm going to go... No Waffen SS. I'll go infantry. I'll build Waffen SS later. I learned to build as reserves if you're going to play an offensive war. If you're going to be the one attacking, build in reserves. They're quicker. I'm going to parallel it all. It's a lot quicker. That's for sure. And it looks like we're going to build 10 divisions. All including 4 infantry. So start production on that. Yeah, I still have more production. So definitely I should go, not there, I should build some battleships. No battleships. And we'll build 3 battleships. The Tirpitz, the Bismarck, and I don't know how to say that because I don't know how to speak German. So, air wings. Let's build some... let's go with strategic bombers. Nah, the Ju-89. We don't want that. Let's go with Stukas, close air support. About 3 parallels built to that. So I still have about 13 IC still left to use. I'll come back to that a little bit later when I'm thinking what I could build better. Now it's time for research. So we'll go small arms, infantry support, infantry, anti-tank, light artillery, mechanized. I need medium tank brigade. So armor. Theories. Let's get some automotive in. Infantry warfare. These all seem good. Jet engine for sure. Mechanical. Yeah, I'm doing a lot of production. Mobile warfare research. And I should be good about that. Now I have 13 projects. Espionage. I'm going to keep diplomacy at a minimum of 1. Just so I could get some diplomacy in. This is not going to be a very long episode. This is going to be one of the shorter Hearts of Iron episodes I have, because starting off at the beginning, I still have a lot of structuring to the army to do. Probably skip a lot of that. I'll show a basis of what I'm doing, and I will for sure show battles. I want to keep my officers to 6. The one thing that bugged me about the World War I mod is you had to click this. You couldn't just hold it. That was a little annoying. I want to keep my espionage quite high because I'm going to build a pretty big base in intelligence so I could tech espionage. This is by priority, and they will give me a lot. If I can tech espionage, I can get a lot of ocean warfare, naval warfare, essentially from Great Britain. North America, I can't really steal anything from America. Soviet Union. Communist China. Yeah, they're very small in this game. Because it was Nationalist China that was in charge. Soviet Union. There we go. Priority. And I want to increase the Soviet Union's threat. Because I definitely want to go to war with the Soviet Union. I want to fight the Soviet Union. Great Britain and them, I really don't want to fight. Counter-espionage. Our national unity is pretty high already. Wow, look at the Communist Party in Russia. It's pretty big. So my map mode to political. So here's my map so far. I'm not going to use any cheats this campaign. I got a whole episode on restructuring the army to do still. I'm going to go to... Okay, so get Austria. Basically, I'm in last place because I have no other members to help me yet. So now diplomacy type. Who am I going to influence? How much diplomacy points do I have? So who am I going to influence essentially? I should probably add it up more. But we're going to influence the USA. Influence nation. Who else is a free roamer that could really help me? Romania is really iffy. I know Japan and Italy will join me no matter what. How about Finland? I'll just influence those two right now. I want the USA to stay out of the war. Maybe even get them on my side. Gotta go back and fix the diplomacy to 4 so I don't lose them. Officers, 450. Okay. It's not bad. Espionage is pretty high. Research is good. I have to research a lot of land doctrines, do a lot of land battling for my invasion of the Soviet Union. Yeah. I have it set on the dumb settings where you can just move your mouse and it jumps. Or you could just press the scroll key down and move it around. So, now I got that. Let's go with production means. 3 Stukas, some ships. Let's build some transports because I tried to invade. Oh, submarines would be actually better to build. Build some submarines. And then I don't want to build too big of a navy. I just kind of want to get out of the way because it takes the longest. 7 transports because I need a lot of... Let's go 8. Because I want to invade. And if I need to invade England, I will. That's what I want to have transports for. Everything looks alright so far. My production, it should always be red like that, so I'm not losing any IC. I'm not wasting anything. Rocket test site? No. I could build more anti-aircraft and IC. I probably should have built more IC. Starting off. Yeah, that's going to be my next buy. More efficient laws. What can I do? Nothing so far. Huh. Okay, so I don't need to reorganize, so let's play some days. Okay, cool. Switzerland's already aligning themselves to us. I'm gonna have to do a total restructuring of my army. Look, I have nobody in my Western Theater. No commander. Let's see what, I'm gonna revoke everybody and basically reassign new leaders, and then I have to. Yeah, these aren't anybody that I want. Yeah, I don't see anything that I like there. So first, let's restructure the army. You see how all these army corps right here are attached? Now they have 3 chevrons, and this is a 6. They need to be attached to armies, and then armies are attached to army groups, and army groups get attached to theaters. Below these are divisions, and below them are brigades. You got armored units right here. Division, infantry, signs. Got my navy, a submarine, just one submarine. 2 submarine flotillas. Type B class. This is Poland's navy, and then this is where my main navy is stationed. As you can see, it's very small right now. I need to build up a bigger navy if I want to fight UK, which I don't know if it's going to get that far. I don't know if I kind of want to avoid war with these powers right now. It's not that I'm afraid of them, I could beat them, but I want to focus everything on this. And I think it would be so cool if I conquered the Soviet Union first and could keep these guys out of war, which would mean I couldn't invade Poland. But if this is going to be a boring campaign, I might as well just invade France, wipe out this whole area, and take UK. So we'll start restructuring. So what I do first is I go down here, disconnect, here, disconnect, here, disconnect, and right here, disconnect. Here, disconnect too. So I'm going to build an army division down south here. So I'm going to go build new army. Boom. I want to build an army group A up here. Well, I mean, I'll build one right here. I'll build one army group for now. I'll have to end up building 2. And on my eastern front, I want to build 3. Like they did, actually, in World War II. The 3 army groups. Army group north, south, and center. And I want to make Guderian head of charge. I want him to be my man in charge, basically. So we'll create another army. Now I'll click on the army and create a theater. Then I'll attach the theater to OB West. Attach this guy to army group. Attach him to the first army. So now you can see what's attached and what isn't. I still have all these units up here that aren't attached. This is the headquarters still attached, actually. Attach it to the second army. And I'm going to attach this guy to the second army. So, the first army and the second army, that's all Army Group 1 makes up. First and second. Who does this armored division belong to? Okay, so this guy, he's not even attached. So second army. So my second army has 4 corps. I could do 5. And he only has 2. Von Kleisten von Leb. Von Lieb. I don't know how to say that because I'm not German. Oh, now let's fix these. The leaders takes a long time. I actually just might skip that and just show you my main leaders in the next episode. But it hasn't been that long yet, so I still have a lot of time to do stuff. As you can see, it's only January of 1936. January 2nd of 1936. So a lot of progress. You can see all my divisions stacked there. Am I going to do a lot of AI control this battle? No. I'm going to stick with not very many. I'm not going to do much AI. Definitely going to build an army right there. Build an army up here. And build an army up here. These will be my 3. Well, I'm going to have more armies, but I'm going to build a monster army. Probably get my manpower down to 190 or 200. But if I conquer more lands and conquer more nations, my manpower will increase daily, every day. So I won't have to worry about. Well, if I'm winning, if I get stuck in a nutrition battle against the Soviet Union, I'm gonna lose just like Hitler did, and that's not what I want. I want to be fighting a one-front war. I have fought 2 front wars against Soviet Union and Great Britain and France, and I ended up holding them off for a very long time. And I was never able to finish the campaign, so They pushed me, the Soviet Union pushed about this far. And France actually declared war on me and attacked, and I pushed them all the way back here. Conquered France. Britain was still a nuisance up here. And I was just starting to move all my men when Soviet Union line was actually getting held, their advance. Yeah, they're advancing on me because I didn't have very many divisions. I devoted them all. I conquered actually all Poland, so they were all just spread out across the border. They were made for like this border right here. I didn't stack anything over here when I invaded Poland. I started my campaign too early. Started the wars too early. Used the no neutrality cheat. So that didn't really work so great in my opinion. They declared war on me because my threat was way too high. As you can see, all my spies went down to 0, so it's going to be a while until it gets all the way up. First army. No, we need to create an army here. Okay. And we'll create an army group. This will be army group 2. No, I'm going to rename everything, like I said. It'll be an episode where I rename it all. I'm going to attach them to this here, which I'm going to fix all these names and stuff. I have to, because it's going to annoy the crap out of me. Build army. An army group. Am I building too many army groups? Yeah, I am building a lot more army groups than I should be this early on. But I want to do it so I could just stay organized pretty dang early. There we go. And then I'm going to attach these guys to this here's. There we go. I actually think that's all my headquarters except for these guys. I'm going to have to attach them to the 4th Army. Yeah, okay. Attach them to the 4th Army. Also, I wanted to talk about I'm going to have a multiplayer series coming up here where me and quite a few friends that are actually pretty good at this game. Well, I mean, I'm not the greatest, but they're a lot better than me and will be playing with me. And we're going to be doing small nations and causing havoc. I don't know what our goal is. It might be to knock out this giant and this giant and conquer the world. I don't know. I don't know what our goal is. I'll have to talk to them about that and what they really want. So, there we go. Well, I got my armies all organized. So, let's play a few days. Should I have looked at my politics? I'll do auto trade. I hate managing trade. Should I look at my politics? Yes, I probably should have. Like this guy, partisan efficiency. I could probably find somebody who could do better, but let's go with leadership modifier. Okay. Head of intelligence. I could probably do better. Let's go with William Frick for right now. Wilhelm Frick. Joseph Goebbels and Wilhelm Frick. Then I will go. See how my consumer goods all of a sudden decided to shoot up. Always gotta watch that because you don't want any dissent. You don't want to make people mad because then you don't have full IC working and your factories. Some factories are on strike and it's very, very, very sad. I have more research abilities. Just keep it like that. Every time I do tech espionage as Germany against France, I get like 1 tech or 2. And it really isn't great tech. It's destroyer tech, which I really don't need destroyer tech. I don't really need navy tech. The only navy crossing I'll be doing is Great Britain. Now, if somehow this campaign ends up fighting the USA, then I will need a big navy, but it's not headed in that direction. I knew I needed a crap ton of upgrades. I see being wasted. Sweet. Free from technology. I'm gaining a lot of money pretty quick. I'm losing a lot of diplomacy points because I'm creating all these trades. Which diplomacy is not really a big thing in this game for me. I mean, in my World War One, it was a huge deal for me. Because I magically got the USA on my side, even though they did nothing but attack Canada. And I got Italy on my side, Romania on my side, and we all attacked the Soviet Union. Well, it wasn't the Soviet Union then, it was Mother Russia, and attacked France. And actually, a cool thing that happened was the Germans in World War One attacked from this area right here, pushed to the Ardennes, same as they did in World War Two, which the French didn't think they could move tanks here in World War Two through the Ardennes forest, but they did. Through the Belgian forest, and then, but that was my original plan, was to push through here. I didn't declare war on the Netherlands because I wanted to get them on my side later on in the war, or maybe help them push me, but that didn't happen, so I pushed right here. And after the Belgians actually held me before Brussels, so I bulged out like this. And I'm like, oh crap, this is going to be a bad campaign. I pushed out right here and right here, and I busted through. I was able to create a huge bulge right here, and then all this fell because of the bulge. They all had to fall back. My bulge basically came out like this. Boom. My mouse isn't all the way down. So it was pretty big. And then I conquered all the way down to the coast, and Spain joined in. But Spain got invaded by Britain and almost wiped out, which I still haven't finished that campaign because it's glitched right now. So I love mods. I'll have to fix that. I'll have to figure out how to fix it and just show you the end of it or something. Just show you the end of a lot of my campaigns. Do a video on that. So, well, thanks for watching my YouTube video. I will have another one uploaded here next week coming up. I will be changing leaders, doing army structure, training men, and showing you what goes on. Now, I will not continue on the campaign without making another video, so you don't have to worry about me going ahead. So, catch you later. Big gulps.